So I am in beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Somerset.
That is so beautiful, and I'm very jealous. That is so nice.
And we have a field full of sheep, but they've run
That's
off.
all. That's so sweet. And hopefully a couple of fences to jump over.
Cool. How you doing? You okay?
I'm good. I'm very good. I'm in LA. Yeah.
Cool.
Just crazy with the quarantine, but just trying to keep positive. And, this is something that I think is very important. Just for me, I speak to you every day and do a practice every day. And it's been helping me really keep my sanity in a way, but also just, remember what to do with this time and to create and to make things and to just remember to try and keep as positive as possible.
How long have we known each other now?
How long have we known each other? We have known each other since I was about 18, 19.
Oh my goodness.
So nearly 10 years.
So cool.
Everyone who's watching, this is Colin. He's my teacher. He's been my yoga teacher, since I was about 19, and has completely changed my life. If it wasn't for Colin, I wouldn't be here today, honestly, because it's made me a completely different person, made me understand myself, love myself in so many different ways. And it's just been something that's been incredibly important for me generally. So that's why I would love to share it with everyone else.
What do you get? I mean, what do you get from doing yoga?
Well, so for me, when I remember when I first met you, you asked me why I was doing it, and I said because I wanted to be flexible and I wanted to, do something good for myself, and I didn't really understand the true background of yoga and the philosophy behind it and the incredible power it can have to change your life. And so I remember the first time I saw you, and I cried, and I hadn't cried in a really long time, and it really it showed me so much more than I ever thought it was. I think people have a misconception of yoga about it being kind of just about exercise, but actually it's a way of life. It's it's a practice. It's a it's a discipline in a way.
And so it forms part of your everyday.
Every day. Yeah, and if I don't do it, things start to go wrong because it helps me get into my body and not live in my head, because that might, I think everyone thinks, especially in this world, it's so fast moving, we think too much, and it's important just to connect back to yourself, but also it connects to a deeper meaning, something higher, whatever that higher power may be, just of us all, being connected. And it's okay, it's okay to not know, it's okay to cry, it's okay to be angry. It helped me to express emotions, really. Which is really important, very important indeed. You see me cry, and you've seen me in the worst and the best states possible, but it's honestly, it's very important.
Cool. Are we going to do something small today?
Sure, of course.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling a little, my back's pretty bad, kind of the same thing, early morning stuff, usually around this time I do practice, so just to kind of like loosen up, but also to calm myself, because for me, I'm a hyper person, I think too much, so it's just something that kind of, relaxes me a bit and, connects me to my body.
Yeah, I'm going to find a position to put the phone in, because it's always kind of like difficult finding the right position. So up, down, forward, backwards.
It's kind of hard right now because it's up against a kind of book and a speaker and a thing. That's why I'm trying to figure that out. Because I can't really put it there, but I could probably put it there.
Yeah.
And I could shuffle back. How about that?
Looks good. So I have an idea. What I'd like to do is I'd like to do a very, very small, gentle practice with you, if that's okay. Just to get ready for the day. So just starting lying, then we'll come to do something just a little bit kneeling, and then come to standing. So again, just gentle movement that anyone can do, and also just focusing on breathing. I know that you're a really big fan on breathing.
I mean, I wasn't very good at it though. It was just what I figured out. I think it's important for everyone to be a big fan of breathing. Because honestly, breathing changes everything. If you're an anxious person, the way you breathe, you shallow breathe in your chest, you're going to live here all the time. You need to be able to, breathe deeply. I didn't really understand how to breathe at all until we met. Can I ask a question? How much do you think it's changed? Like the amount of work that we've done. I mean, obviously I wish I could have done more with you, because, I feel like, but how much, Like, what kind of things do you see it changing?
Well, I've seen you slow down. And what I mean by that is that you do a yoga practice and a meditation practice in order to keep going as fast as you need to go in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And so I actually see you slow down, and just to watch you move so slowly, so gently,
Mm-hmm.
it's a really lovely thing.
Mm-hmm.
I've also seen you be, a lot clearer and make better decisions.
Way better decisions for sure.
No. You've been making some really,
Because
really
I
good
also used to be
decisions.
very indecisive, and I think a lot of us are. It's like
Hmm.
to make a choice, right? And with this, it makes me know what to do or feel what the right thing is, whatever is right or wrong, but to go the path of, least resistance, I guess.
Hmm. I think I've also seen you use this to deal with anxiety, stress, to deal with the stuff that comes up for everyone every day.
Yeah.
Um,
And also the feeling of being something that was always very hard for me was to be alone. And that's something that it taught me as well, is to sit with myself, and to appreciate that time and not be scared of it and not run from that. That's also really important, especially right now. I think it's important for everyone to have that, because it's, everyone's so isolated, but at the end of the day, we are isolated together. So this is something that can, help us feel at peace with ourselves, but also connected in many ways.
should we just do something small? Is that okay?
Sure, of
Yeah.
course.
Are you okay to lie down? Is that okay?
Absolutely not. Of course.
Perfect.
Like straight or just.
That's brilliant. That's
Okay.
brilliant. So just lying down, I just want you to just come to place your hands onto your body. Are you okay in that position?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So just coming to place your hands onto your body. And just want you to come to feel both of your feet. And just feel the back of your body also on the ground as well. And also to feel your hands on your body too. So just starting by feeling, you're getting a sense of feeling how whole you are.
I thought you said you weren't going to make me cry. I'm joking.
Don't do that to me. I'll be like, oh.
I just burst into tears.
No, but it's interesting because you've got your feet on the ground, you've got the back of your body on the ground.
Yeah.
You've got your hands on your body, which means you're touching your body. You've got the feeling of your hands on your body, and you've got the feeling from your body of your hands. And so, and then you just begin to breathe here. So you're just taking air into your chest, into your ribs and your abdomen, and then air out, abdomen, ribs and chest. And so you're just feeling the movement as you're breathing in and breathing out. But you're still aware of the whole of your body.
Even that just makes me feel so relaxed. It's so nice.
It's a really nice thing to do. Just to spend time just lying, feeling, and just breathing. It's a great way to start the day, and it's also a great way to end the day too. Next time you breathe in, just come to reach your arms up and over your head. And then as you breathe out, bring your arms back down and place them onto your body. So just your focus is just on breathing, that's all.
Up over. I can't because there's a chair here. So wait, I can do this though. Sorry.
And just repeat 3 more times. So all you're focused on is feeling the whole of your body. Feeling your breath as it comes in, and also feeling your breath as it comes out. Just take one breath in. And the next time you breathe in, press equally into both of your feet. Lift your hips upwards and lift your arms up and over your head. And just at the end of your breath in, just pause for a moment and then breathe out to lower yourself back down. Bring your bottom back down, bring your arms back down. At the end of your breath out, just pause for a moment. And now repeat 3 more times. Just getting the pause at the end of your breath in and a pause at the end of your breath out. Just take a breath at the end. So in between everything you do, just taking a breath. And then come to lift your knees in towards you and place your hands on your knees. So one hand on each knee, please. Take a breath out here. Begin to breathe in and then begin to move to take your legs up into the air and take your arms over your head. Pause at the end and then begin to breathe out. Begin to breathe your knees back in. Bring your arms back down, hands onto your knees, and just pause at the end. So you're just beginning to inhale, take your legs up into the air, take your arms up over your head. And just pausing for a moment at the end, without any tension. And then beginning to breathe out, bending your legs, knees back in, finishing your movement, finishing your breath and pause at the end. Repeat twice more, please. When you finish, place your feet onto the ground, open both of your arms out. Take one breath in. So you're just taking a breath in between everything that you do. And you're looking to feel the whole of your body. The next time you breathe out, take both of your knees down to your left side, please. Knees can be together or they can be a little way apart, doesn't matter. Just lost C. Gonna go and see if I can find her again.
I think I got too relaxed. I don't know what happened. I apologize.
Oh, how are you feeling?
I mean, so different. Oh,
But we haven't really done anything.
literally, but it's
We've done
so
nothing.
much.
You're just lying on the ground doing a little bit of breathing. How can you feel different?
It makes such a difference. I promise you, I'm not lying. Oh, it's amazing. It's so nice. It also just makes me realize how stiff I am because you really get to feel your body, you know? Mm.
Cool. Where were we? Take both of your arms out to the sides. And just very, very slowly, just come to both of your knees down to your left side. So, oh, that's good. Just come to take 4 breaths here and just getting the expansion of your chest, your ribs and your abdomen as you breathe in. So you're taking the position and then you're putting the breath into your body just to expand. And then breath out, abdomen, ribs and chest, so you can see the movement of your body. Just take 2 more breaths here, please. And then breathe in, just take both of your knees back up again, just to the center. Just take a breath here before we move down to the other side. And then when you're ready, as you breathe out, begin to exhale, begin to move down the other side. So you're just feeling the whole of your body as you move. That's it. And just take 4 breaths here. And the next time you breathe in, just bring your knees back up into the center again once more. Place your hands back onto your body. And just take 3 breaths, just feeling your feet, feeling your body. Can you come onto your hands and knees now, please, see?
Colin, I was about to fall asleep. That was amazing.
Well, I didn't want you to fall asleep, actually. I just wanted to...
No, but it's so relaxing, and especially I didn't sleep very well last night, so it's also just been so helpful to be able to help me fall asleep at night, because most of us are very sympathetic creatures, and we take on a lot in the day, and it's such a good way to clear yourself of what you've taken on and get rid of it and start again in the morning. Like, sorry to interrupt you.
No, because what happens a lot is that actually what happens, we go through a day, like you just said, and you take all the stuff from the day, and most of us then spend a lot of time in the evening trying to wind down, but actually don't get rid of the day at all.
Yeah.
So it's a really good way to get rid of the day.
Exactly. On my knees?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All fours. You said all fours, right?
Yeah, hands and knees, let's go. So just come to close your eyes. The key here is breathing. As you breathe out, as you begin to exhale, move back and take your bottom towards your heels. So as you exhale, backwards, take your bottom towards your heels. Just pause at the moment, at the end, and then breathe in, come back up onto your hands and knees. Pause at the end. Good. And just repeat this 3 more times. So exhaling back, pausing for a moment at the end, and then breathing in, beginning to inhale, coming back up, hands and knees, pausing for a moment at the end. Twice more. Okay. From here, the next time you breathe in, can you come back onto your hands and knees? Tuck your feet under, lift both of your knees up off the ground, and move back with your sitting bones. Keep your legs bent to the knee. Legs bent. That's it. And so you're just getting a length from your shoulders through to your hands and back through your sitting bone. And just begin to straighten the legs just a little, just a touch. And then bend them again slowly as you breathe out. Just twice more. So just breathing in, just beginning to lengthen the legs a touch. And then breathing out, just bending them a touch. So all the time the focus is on breathing. So it's like you're making friends with your body by using your breath. That's it. Next time you breathe in, take both of your knees back onto the ground. And then come to lie on the front of your body with your arms down by your sides. Turn your head just to one side, bring your arms down by your sides. Take a breath out here. As you now breathe in, can you lift your chest forward off the ground without putting any pressure on the back, and lift both of your arms out to the sides?
I just felt the water all over my crotch. Oh, perfect. Yeah, the space is a little limited in here, but you can really do it anywhere because the space I'm working with is really small. Okay, wait. Oh. Okay.
Okay, so when you're ready, breathe in. So you're lifting your chest forwards and lifting your arms out to the sides. So pause at the end, and then begin to breathe out. Lower yourself back down, both arms back down by your side. And just pause for a moment at the end. We're going to repeat again and stay there one breath. So as you breathe in, lift your chest forwards and lift your arms out to the sides. Stay here as you slowly breathe out. Stay here as you breathe in. And then your breath out, bring your arms back down and lower yourself back down. Repeat twice more. So breathing in, lifting hips up. Sorry, lifting up, arms out. Stay there as you breathe out. Here as you breathe in. And then breathe out, lower your arms back down, lower yourself back down. Once more, please. Put your breath so it's bigger than your movement. That's it. From here, bring your palms back by your chest, lift yourself back onto your hands. Tuck your feet under, lift both of your knees up off the ground. Move back with your bottom. Now, as you breathe in, are you able to come forwards as you breathe in? Drop your hips down and lift your chest.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
You're able to do that? As you breathe in forwards, hips down, keep your legs straight, lift the center of your chest. Good. Now breathe out, move backwards with your bottom again. So breathe out, backwards. Repeat 3 more times. So you're breathing in slowly, hips forward, lifting, pausing, strong legs, and then breathing out, slowly moving back, pausing. Twice more. So you're beginning to breathe in, moving, finishing the movement, finishing your breath, pausing, and then beginning to breathe out, finishing the movement, finishing your breath and pausing. Once more, please. The next time you breathe in, both knees back onto the ground, and then breathe out, bottom back towards your heels. And to lie down on the back of your body again, please. Make sure there's room for your arms above your head.
You know, that's my favourite part.
That's why I decided to give you that. Okay. You bring the edges of your legs together. And then as you breathe in, can you take both of your arms up over your head, interlace your fingers, rotate, and press them right away from you. Here, feeling the whole of your body with your feet flexed towards you. Take a breath in, so you're breathing in, feeling the whole of your body, breathing in chest, ribs and abdomen. Pause at the end. And then as you breathe out, abdomen, ribs and chest, and pause at the end. Take 5 more breaths here in this. And then when you're ready, as you breathe out, you can release the hands and bring the arms back down, please. Take 1 breath here, just 1 single breath. Then bring your arms down by the sides, palms onto the ground. So side, right by the side of your body, so down by your sides. You're going to take your legs up and over your head in a minute. And your hands on your back. Perfect. So feet directly above your face, eyes closed. Take 6 breaths here. And when you want to come down, lower your legs a touch, bring your hands to the ground. And keep your head down as you come down. Now rest here. Just rest. So just feeling the whole of your body, breathing in. And breath out.
What did you say? I'm so relaxed. What did you say, Colin?
Are you able to come up into headstand now?
Of course. Also, just a tip for everyone as well. Like, I don't have my mat at the moment, but these are such like simple things you can really do it without one, which is really, really helpful. Obviously, it's lovely to have a mat, but like a carpet or like whatever, it's easy to do it on. Excuse my.
So just closing your eyes. And just breathing here. 6 breaths, exactly the same as the position before. 6 slow breaths. When you finish, come down, rest. Want to lie straight down the back of your body. Just breathe. Just breathe. So you're feeling the whole of your body, hands on your body, and breathing. You okay for shoulder stand?
Yeah, of course. My bottom is getting slightly more wet, but actually, it doesn't bother me. Oh, okay.
Exhale, then inhale straight up. Good. Hands on your back. Press palms into back, back into palms. So fingers straight up back. Eyes closed. Six breaths here, exactly the same way. Expanding chest, ribs and abdomen as you breathe in. And abdomen, ribs and chest as you breathe out. Slow breaths. rest. Breathe here. Hands on your body again. Breathe in. Take 3 more breaths here. And then turn onto the front of your body. So just turn round onto your front. Just bring your head just down to one side. I think you've gone to sleep.
Nearly.
Perfect. So
It's out.
front,
Yes.
body, turn round, front.
I told you it's effective. What can I say? Oh my god.
Lie on your front, lie on your front. Lie,
Oh my God.
front. Arms down by your sides. Good. Okay. Breathe in, lift your chest off the ground again, lift your arms out to the sides. And then breathe out, bring your arms back down. Turn your head the opposite direction and lower yourself back down. Relax shoulders and neck and head. And repeat again. So breathe in, lift your chest forwards, both arms out to the sides. Pause at the top. And then breathe out, arms back down. Turn the head the other direction, lower it down. Twice more, please. See, you sleeping on me again?
No? Colin, oh my god.
Did you just fall asleep?
This is hysterical.
Okay.
Well, because usually in the morning I do a bit more of a... This is usually in my bedtime practice.
Hands down, hands down. Lift yourself onto your hands and knees, please. Bottom back towards your heels. Bottom back. Good. And now breathe in back onto your hands and knees again. That's it. And then once more. Breathe out. Bottom back. And then once more. Breathe in back up. Now can you come to sit, please? Just come to sit. Comfortable position.
Maybe you're there again, is that right? Or do you want to see my feet?
Good. Interlace fingers. Inhale. Take your arms right up over your head. Take one breath here, please. And then exhale slowly and to release the hands and bring them back down both sides. And again, breathe in. Take one breath here, chin down. Breath in here. And then breath out, arms down. Repeat once more. Now can you touch your fingertips to the ground beside you? So just touch the ground. Can you touch your thighs and your abdomen? Touch your ribs. Touch your chest. Front of neck.
I don't know why it keeps doing that. Front of neck.
And can you touch the top of your head? And just touch the ground again beside you. You take 3 breaths here, please. How do you feel?
I feel rude for falling asleep. But to be honest, that is something I'm quite well known for. It's sleeping in funny circumstances. But so good, honestly. I mean, I don't know if whoever knows me well enough knows me that I find it extremely hard to fall asleep and find any distraction not to. And that, if you can see, I just fell asleep on a wooden floor. So yeah, it's very helpful for that. It's very helpful.
Oh. What came out of this for you? What do you?
What came out? It's interesting because I think because I've had a lot of things like psoriasis and stuff, like I didn't really not like respect my body, or I guess so, kind of respect my body in a way that like how important it is to look after it, you know, and how sometimes you can't, like, again, when we practice in the morning, you know, I can feel the pain in my body, and that we have the power to fix it ourselves, you know, in ways. And that's what yoga taught me as well. It's like we have the answers in ourselves, you know. It's just about we have everything capable in us. It's just about asking the right questions. So I feel good. I feel reflective. I feel ready for the day. But it's Easter and it's Sunday, so I'm not really going to be doing very much.
What are you doing today?
I'm gonna just hang around the house, maybe do a bit of writing. I've got a lot of musical instruments here, which I'm very, very, very happy about. So I'm going to be doing that. That's been my favorite thing.
Brilliant.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing today, C?
I think I'm going to spend it with the rest of the day with Miranda, Safa and Freddie.
I know. Can you send them my love, please?
Do you want to say hi to them?
Oh my God, please. I would love that.
Okay. Let's just go.
Oh. I know, I'm sad. I'm not going to be with my family on Easter, but
Oh,
I see them soon.
There's Safi.
Hi, my love.
Hey,
how you doing?
Miranda.
Oh,
hi. And Freddie.
Oh, guys, I miss you.
This is doggy.
Hi. That looks so cozy, see. It really does. Very, very cozy. Thank you so
I'll
much
spend the rest of the day with them.
Very, very nice. That sounds absolutely dreamy. Sounds like a perfect Sunday, really. But yeah, thank you so much for doing this with me. I really, really appreciate it, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. And you know, it's just yeah. But it's nice to just to show the different side of yoga that actually is so beneficial in so many ways. So many ways. So I'll see you. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, but I'll see you next Sunday or later.
Let's do something completely different next Sunday.
Yes, completely different.
Okay, cool.
Thank
Lots of love. Thank you so much for joining me.
Bye, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.